Hi, it's Simon. Exciting news. I'm about to spend a month in Australia and New Zealand for some freelance theatre work, and I need to be able to keep this YouTube channel running whilst I'm out there. So it got me thinking, what's the smallest, most multifunctional and portable desk setup I can take with me? Hashtag remote work, babe. Well, this is what's in my bag for the trip. A fully portable 2-screen MacBook setup with peripherals, multi-camera video calling and content creation kit that fits in a tiny bag. It's everything you need for a remote desk setup with a very small footprint. Intrigued? You should be. So enjoy my top picks for amazingly portable tech and EDC accessories in 2023. And thank you to DeltaHub for sponsoring a portion of this video and sending something you might not have seen before, their ingenious 3-in-1 laptop bag. But first, what's in it? First, this is my MacBook Pro 14-inch M1 Max laptop. I bought this back at the start of 2022, and I can confidently say it's the best laptop I've ever owned by a country mile. The combination of the power with that M1 Max chip and portability in the 14-inch model is perfect for anyone who needs power and travels, particularly if you use an external monitor at home. It's just a full desktop replacement when plugged in. If you can't tell me why you need a Max chip, then I would just get an M1 or M2 Pro or the new M2 Air for a better battery life whilst remaining insanely fast. I pair my MacBook with an iPad Pro 12.9 inch, it's 2018. Okay, this is likely overkill for most people. I just have mine because I used it as my main computer for over 2 years, and I actually edited 50 videos on the channel using LumaFusion. Amazing. But for most people, an iPad Air is probably much better value. Now, if you can afford it, the real benefit of an iPad is it's both a useful note-taking and notebook replacement or editing tool for things like images and thumbnails for me on the channel, but it's also a brilliant second monitor on the go because you can pair it wirelessly with Apple's Sidecar. I'll link my portable MacBook setup video in the description below and above if you want to check that out as well, because that's for another video. Now, I've recently been carrying all this in an ingenious new 3-in-1 laptop bag from today's sponsor, DeltaHub. Now, it's designed, like any good travel tool, to have multiple functions in a small and manageable package. It's kind of a laptop stand, a protective sleeve, and a carry bag all in one, and I think it does it really well. They currently make 2 models, a 13-inch and 14-inch model, and the coolest feature about this is that you can pull this nylon rope and it transforms into a stand. It works really well to raise your laptop up on your, well, lap, but also it's a cool solution when used as a desk stand with an external keyboard and mouse to easily create a more ergonomic desk setup on the go. There is a pouch on the back that takes your wires and bits and bobs. I also like that it will also hold my iPad. If I've got a protective case on it, that's a great option to put everything together. Or I can use the pouch to simply store hard drives like these excellent SanDisk Extreme Pro drives that I do remote editing and storage on all the time. Although it is a little annoying that with things in the back pocket, the stand won't necessarily sit flat on the desk, but I guess that's like nitpicking, right? The carry case sleeve distinction also, I think, is not really needed. It just means that it has a very well made nylon strap to attach to the bag to carry it. The only issue I have is that the straps are a little fiddly to get on with the loops that they attach to, and I'm not sure I would completely trust them, for example, if I'm riding a motorbike in the wind on my back. Since it's a lovely, portable, useful, protective case, I'm just going to slide it in my backpack. All in all, I think this is another great product from DeltaHub, so you can grab this with 10% off via my link in the description, so check it out, and thank you DeltaHub for sponsoring this video. So as I mentioned, this is a great option for use with an external keyboard, and my go-to option for that for a while has been the NuFi Air 60. It's a 60% low profile mechanical keyboard. It's got beautiful PBT plastic keycaps, and with the brown Gateron tactile switches I've got, it's a lovely sound and actually a little bit louder than something like an equivalent Keychron keyboard, but in a lovely way. It's Bluetooth for multiple device switching. I particularly love there is a carry case for the keyboard, really nicely done, which makes this my perfect travel option, so check that out as well. I do then of course need to pair that with a mouse, and I've mentioned this before, but it remains my favourite for desk and on the go, the Microsoft Arc 2 mouse, which I've paired with a DeltaHub Carpio for the ultimate small footprint ergonomic setup. The mouse turns on and off by bending it from flat, making it great on battery life and really easy to fit in your travel kit. Let's take this kit further with a suggestion that you might not have considered. This is a full portable video and sound setup. I can use this for a Zoom video call flex and fit the entire sound and video setup into a little pouch that I had lying around from an old Audio-Technica mic. So even if you're not a content creator, consider something like this, the Rode Wireless Go 2 and Interview Go, to up your sound setup for both at home and on the go. They are actually a great choice for better audio and video calls. Here's why. The receiver plugs into your laptop via USB-C and is immediately recognized by video calling software like Zoom or Google Meet, whatever, and so it gives you a quality wireless mic. Pair it with the simple Interview Go and it will even double as a boom mic or handheld mic. And given that the Wireless Go 2 has a pair of mics, it means that you can make a great portable podcasting setup that you can take with you and plug directly even into your iPad or iPhone or a mirrorless camera. I'm using this small rig arm to mount the mic to whatever desk I'm using, or I could just use a lav mic or the transmitter directly clipped to me for sound. Now I'm loving pairing this with the Insta360 Link webcam. I got sent this to try out as a souped up AI powered 4K webcam that literally tracks you around the room and responds to hand commands. It's overkill for many, and with the price tag, it's definitely not for everyone. But if you can see a reason that you would use it, it's a business related thing maybe, or that you just have the money, it's really worth checking out. Next up, tiny content creation tools. If you are like me and want to turn all of this into a portable filming setup, the best left field small footprint solution I have found, other than bringing a mirrorless camera with me that is this. What I think is arguably the most versatile camera you can buy today, the Insta360 X3. Yes, it's a 360 action cam, which of course is great when you're traveling. But I've also been using it to do things like capture multi-angle interviews. I just turned that podcast into a video podcast. So if I pair the X3 with the Rode Wireless Go 2 and this little audio mount, you can capture great sounding content in either 360 degrees or 4K on a single lens for a more traditional shot. The two accessories I found most useful for the X3 is their little tripod stand, a PGYTech collab, and their excellent Insta360 invisible selfie stick, which you can also add a clamp to the bottom to and essentially mount it anywhere. And of course I could also mount that Link webcam to one of these to add a further camera angle. And of course all this could be further supported by using an iPhone, like the iPhone 14, one of the most versatile camera and second computers you can have. I do still use mine to film, and I also like using it as a portable screen, a third screen on my setup, as a Stream Deck, using Stream Deck for iPad. If you want a macro pad for shortcuts for things like video editing or setting up quick email reply functions, I really rate it. So let me know in the comments what else you would add. Now, if you'd like to go further with great ways to improve your Mac desk setup at home or anywhere else, check out one of these videos next for more great tools and tech to make your life a little easier and a little more enjoyable day to day. It would be great if you left a like, amazing if you subscribed. If you haven't, it really makes a difference to the channel. I'd love to see you regularly coming back, and I'll see you on the next one.